I made this recording with my client Rebecca, who has dry skin. If you're confused about how to treat it and you don't know where to start, then this video is for you.
Good morning. So we were just explaining about how when you're using products that are not necessary, when you're overusing too many different types of brands of product as well, you're going to strip your skin and you're not going to have the natural oils that are there to help you age well and protect your skin against environmental damage. So you are now, you're not a graduate, you're still a beginner, okay? Yeah. But I'm just gonna go through some of the routine that Rebecca uses. Thanks guys for letting me know that you can hear us. You can tell that we're really professional. Thank you so much. Oh my God, we just literally recorded about 5 minutes and no one could hear a word saying.
No.
So we'll just recap what we were just saying. So my lovely client Rebecca, she has. Do you want to just tell them what you've been doing with your skin? When did we get started?
So I think we kicked off in October, November last year, and I had my wedding that was due in December, so we had to really go fast. So I think you went on the extreme plan to get me started. So we did a peel to begin with. Yeah. And I think before that, you asked me to come with a clean face. Yeah. And I remember waiting for you to do what you were supposed to do, and doing a Facebook Live, and my face felt like somebody was just pulling it. It was so tight, and I was just desperate for you to put some cream onto me.
So you were a real moisture addict. You really needed moisture.
And I've never gone for like more than an hour without like lathering my face with loads and loads of different products. And so then we did a mini, I think it was a vitamin C peel or something, a very light one. Yeah. And then I started with the balm and the vitamin C powder, and then 2 night serums and a morning serum.
Okay. So what's really interesting about Rebecca's skin is that she grew up in South Africa, and as a child had a lot of exposure. If you just want to come a little bit closer to the camera, you can see that there is some visible pigmentation, but if we just turn her face to the side, where she would have caught the sun, she's got a lot of freckling. And also it's cause for the skin under her eyes just to get a loss of collagen, okay? Now that skin, when you feel all that tightness and you're like, oh my God, like I need a moisturizer, that goes back to what I was saying in the elimination video 1. If you haven't watched it already, I've posted it this week, and it explains the reasons why your skin feels tight. And the reasons why your skin feels tight is because you've lost the natural barrier of your skin, which is what is like the ozone layer. It basically traps moisture. Now, sun-damaged skin and people who use too many foaming cleansers, moisturizers, you said that you had like 50 different products she was trying all at once to help her skin, but she wasn't getting the result. They will strip that barrier away. So what we're actually seeing in this program that I've put together is it's like a skin recovery system. So when you first started, we had you on Purity Clean, and that's a 5% lactic acid cleanser. So that lactic acid, you said, the Purity Clean sort of tingled on your skin, didn't it?
Yeah, in a nice kind of way. Yeah. But I could feel there were parts of my face that it was tingling more than others.
Ah, okay. Was it like up here on your cheeks? Yeah. Okay. That's perfectly normal, by the way, if you get that tingle sensation. All right. And how are you now with your Purity Clean? How do you feel?
No, I don't really feel. Every now and again, if I've had I might have used detox mask. Then I might feel it tingling. Okay. But other than that, I don't really feel it too much.
So this is why Rebecca is no longer a beginner when it comes to conditioning her skin. I'm going to be talking about conditioning your skin with active ingredients in week 2. She's now like intermediate level, kind of moving on towards advanced. But the amazing thing with lactic acid and active ingredients is that by using them on a consistent basis, you will recover healthy skin. Like, it's proven. I'm not making this up. Like, this is the golden kind of, this is the system that gets results. But you have to know that some of these signs and things that you experience changes wise, it's perfectly normal, okay? So let's talk through some of the options that are really good. So I've got here in my hand a product called Purity Clean. let me know if any of you like using oil cleansers. There was a while, like I think with your skin, because of the tightness that you have, this oil cleanser is very effective for removing, you can see how light it is. It's very effective for removing dirt and grime, and it has moringa and olive and all kinds of lovely soothing ingredients, okay? So you can see just how the oils would really nourish your skin as well. Yeah, I mean, it's got the kind of citrus smells to it. So all our products are actually scented with plants. They're not perfumes. But what's really lovely about this product is that for a drier skin, Purity Solution is the one that actually sort of soothes your skin as well. But because Rebecca was getting married, I wasn't gonna I was like, we have 3 months. So I was like straight in there with your lactic acid cleanser. There was no she was gonna start from like a slightly higher level of skin correction, you know. But cleansing is so important because you really want to make sure, good morning, you really want to make sure that you avoid using any soapy, foamy cleansers that have sodium lauryl sulfate in them. So this week actually on the challenge, I've asked everyone to check their cleanser to see if you have sodium lauryl sulfate. It's SLS for short. And if you are using a cleanser that has that ingredient, I would switch and look for an alternative, because it's part of the reason why your skin starts to develop dryness and premature aging. So cut it out. So if you're looking for a gentle cleanser, now with Rebecca, this was the option that you can now use for taking your makeup off. So it's a gentle cleanser. It's called Benefit Clean. It's a gel cleanser, very easy to use. And you mix this with water, okay? So it will foam up. It's sodium lauryl sulfate free. You literally just massage it all over the face. You can put it on your neck and your chest. And the thing with these cleansers is that they're working like little vacuum cleaners. So they're literally sucking the dirt and the oil and the grime off your skin surface. So cleansing is the part of your routine that I imagine before you probably didn't even think about. You were like, I'll use whatever's going.
Well, I think I used 3 different types in one go. From like... Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even imagine what damage I was doing.
Oh my God, you were scrubbing yourself. Within an inch of her life, she was there like scrub. All right. So you had 3 different cleansers. Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, it makes sense.
And I would just alternate between them.
All of them. Do you know what's really funny? I have met some stunning girls in my time, like beautiful girls. And often I'll ask, like, what do you wash your face? And like, are you using, you know, like something really fancy and luxurious? And so many of them buy the cheapest product, okay? And they use like their boyfriend's, you know, I don't know, like Lancome or Dermalogica or whatever scrub. They're not even buying products that are even meant for women's skin like that. So I have to tell you, it's okay. Like, you're not alone. There's so many of us out there. But it's really time, like if you really want to help yourself age well, and I have to say, in the last, so you've been using the products for at least 6 months now.
Yeah.
The rehydration levels in your skin, the plumpness, it's so much more hydrated, and just more, that firmness is there as well, that I feel like it's like an intervention. Do you know? It was like your wedding was like the time to kind of detox and just like get onto a proper regimen.
Yeah.
Because it's an investment. It's something that, you know, like if you're going to buy something like Purity Clean as well, this is a £42 product, but it's going to last for at least 6 months. Now, this is the cleanser that Rebecca uses, the green cleanser, okay? And it basically has 5% lactic acid in it. So lactic acid is what Cleopatra, she used to bathe in goat's milk. If you ever, it has this, do you smell the mint in it? It's amazing.
I love it.
So Cleopatra bathed in goat's milk to refresh her skin. So if you think about, you know, your daily ritual, your morning routine, leave your Purity Clean on as a mask. So you don't need to buy multiple products. You can just use your cleanser as a mask. I use it maybe once a day at least as a mask, because my skin, I'm like, you know, high level graduate. I can take so many. I have this 11% lactic acid cleanser that I use called RX Clean. So I'm double whammy, you know, I'm like, throw it on. But I think the thing with your skin is that after a peel treatment, and you just had a peel treatment, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this is day 7 post-peel, isn't it?
It was, when was it? Yeah, it was Monday last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're doing any like advanced skin treatments, you really need to use corrective advanced cleansers. Don't even if you're doing things like Botox, you might think, oh, that's the muscle. But actually cleansers are so important for people who are, wanting to condition and correct their skin. If you're doing microdermabrasion, I mean, I'm not a fan of microdermabrasion, but the other things people that use Clarisonic, there's all kinds of machines and things that you can get at home to exfoliate your skin. I would advise you to watch the first video because I explain a lot about elimination and the whole process of how to clean your skin in a safe way, because it's really important that we don't over exfoliate. But for any of you out there that are doing treatments, with professionals, buy a proper cleanser. Don't skip on that expense. Now, did you ever use a toner before?
Not from
cosmetics.
You, yeah.
Okay.
But before I did, I was using, I can't remember which one I was using. One of many. Toners,
okay.
And I stopped using everything
when you came to see me.
Yes, when I started.
So the thing with toners is everyone has this thing in their head that it's cleanse, tone, moisturize.
Yeah.
We've all been brainwashed into it. And I'm here to tell you that is so outdated and it causes a lot of people to develop skin problems.
Right.
So for your skin, you were already very dry. You felt tight. You did not need a toner. Toners often have alcohol. So you want to check your toner, look on the back of the list of ingredients. And if you see alcohol, that is just like using nail polish remover on your face. So you just strip out, literally. People don't look at ingredient labels, but when you start to look at them, you'll see that there's a lot of products that have stripping. That's why when you use a toner, you see all the kind of gunk on the cotton pad. So I just want you to think about having some alternatives. If you're using a cleanser like Purity Clean, that is a cleanser and toner in one. But we do prep solutions. So if you have an oilier skin or even a drier skin, you can use a liquid like this. This is Purity Balance, which is really good for just taking out some of the oil in the areas on your face where you might see it. But in Rebecca's case, you don't really have oil. So you need more hydration. You need a hydration toner like Benefit Clean or Benefit Balance. But a lot of this conversation around cleansing your skin, the reason why I'm really interested in speaking to people like Rebecca as well is that it's surprising probably that if you have dry skin to know it's not that you need another moisturizer. You actually need to think about your cleansing routine. Yeah. That's where it starts. So we're going to be focusing this week on cleansing. Watch the elimination video. I will be posting pictures of Rebecca and her before and afters. And this week, if you have your regimen at home, we have a special promotion. So if you can send me a picture of your products, like every single skincare product that you have in your cabinet, lay them out and take a picture, send the picture, post it to the group. I will be able to give you advice on how to use that regimen in a more effective way. So I'm actually going to be probably saving you some money as well. And anyone that posts their selfie into the group as well, tell me a little bit about yourself. You will both be receiving a private message with a special promotion, a discount code that you can use on the website. And we would be absolutely delighted to help you choose some cosmetics products. But as I said before, you don't have to use cosmetics in order to do this challenge. So I'm really looking forward to catching up with you later in the week. Everyone, have an enjoyable morning. Take care. Bye.